everyone. Welcome. Come on in and say hello. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I was having internet issues. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. We will see. Let's see what's going on. When you come in, just be sure to say hi so I know you're here. All right. Come on in. Oh, there's somebody. All right. Camera's a little wonky, I think. There we go. All right. Can you see me? Ah, yep, somebody can see me. Oh, that's my mom. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. All right, we'll give it a few more seconds while we're waiting for people to log on and find us. If you're here and you would like to share, that would be awesome. I appreciate it when you share. I'm going to share some fun things for a fun Father's Day present, or fun Father's Day card actually tonight with a fun fold is what I meant to say. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. There we go. All right, now it's catching up. There we go. All right, happy Sunday to you. We are here. Oh, there's my sister. Hi, sister. Hi, Diane. All right, tonight we're going to do a fun Father's Day card. Yesterday we had a fabulous time. We had some of our Inkerbells team. We did a Super Saturday Stampin' event yesterday, and we had 24 awesome ladies, and we had a terrific day making some cards and just having great fellowship and good food, and it was really, really fun. So I felt so blessed to be a part of it. Hi, Millie. Miss you, lady. So tonight we're going to use this set called A Good Man, and I love this set because these are not all just for this masculine, manly card. You can use lots of different ones for Relax Your Way, Thanks to You, You're the Best, It's Your Day, and For You. So we're going to use this one tonight, and we're actually going to pair this tonight with some of the paper from the Sailing Home bundle that is in the new catalog. So we are going to be making this really fun card. Let me show you. So this is kind of a neat way to use your DSP, your designer series paper, and also to create things that are really cool that you can add photos to and that type of thing. So you see on the front it says It's Your Day, and then when you open it, it has this fun little flap here where I can put a couple of pictures. And then in the back it says Happy Father's Day, You're the Best. Isn't that cool? I love this. This is a fold I learned from my friend Rhonda Wade. So we're going to learn how to make this tonight. And you can see I paired it with an envelope and just put a little strip of the coordinating DSP that's on the inside of the card back here on the flap of my envelope to really make it pop. See that? How fun! Right? And these images are just fabulous. So let's go ahead and we will get started. Let me show you what you will need. So like I said, I used A Good Man, and then I actually wanted to add the words Happy Father's Day, and of course this one doesn't have it, and I wanted them to be pretty big. So I pulled out this set. This is, well, one of this parts of this set. This is a two case set called Well Said, and this one, if you'll notice, it has hello, it has all sorts of really great sentiments in it, but it also has Father's Day. So I just pulled it out with Happy Father's Day and then mounted it on a block together to put on the inside of my card. Sometimes you need to pull them out where you can find them, right? All right, so for this card you're going to need a piece of designer series paper, and it's going to measure 5.5, hi Ida, 5.5 by 11.5. So we're going to trim this down because it started out as a 12 by 12. So let's pull this in. We'll open up the arm here. The little dude over there. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off of the end. Now this is really a quick and easy card, but this would be fabulous for all sorts of occasions. So you should keep these measurements close at hand when you're looking for something quick and easy and a personalized gift to give. All right, so on this one we're going to do our scoring next. So we're going to go ahead, and this will actually, it's going to fit in a regular size envelope, remember, so we want to make sure we have that 4 1/4 by 5.5 measurement completed for the card. So we're going to start here. The first score line is going to be at 4 1/4, and don't press too hard on the paper because you can, with a little bit of force, push right on through it. Ask me how I know. All right, now we're going to go down at 3/4 inch increments. So 4 1/4, and then 5. And then 5 3/4, and then we're going to go to 6 1/2 right here. Oop, 6 1/2, and we're going to go on down to 7 1/4. All right, those are your score lines. 4 scores here in the middle. No, 1 2 3 4 5 scores in the middle. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we can put this away for now. Hey, good to see you guys. Oh my goodness, everybody's here. I love it. All right, so what we're going to do to create these folds, as you can see, that holds this the middle card here. It's kind of an accordion fold. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your paper. You're going to first fold. This is going to be my inside, so I'm going to fold towards the middle here. Get my bone folder. And then I'm just going to start doing kind of an accordion fold. So each of those score lines, 1 2 3 4. See that? See how that makes that W? See that? So we're going to have these guys all folded together. Oop, nice and crisp. Oh, did I cut that wrong? I trimmed it wrong. Whoops. Whoopsie. I didn't measure correctly when I did the back panel. Sorry. Let's see. Well, that would be better, wouldn't it? There we go. All right. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Let me trim this edge here because it's a little bit wonky. All right. So we have this, and next we're going to need, I cut several because I have a stack of these here that they measure 3 3/4 by 5, and these are going to be our inside panels. All right, so these are going to lay over here while we do our front circle. Now you'll notice on the front of the card I used a stitched circle here. This one I'm going to do with a plain circle. This one measures almost at 3 inches, probably about 2 7/8. All right. Welcome, Cleveland. Woohoo! All right, we're getting all kinds of friends. All right, so the thing I love about this A Good Man stamp set is the images. They look like they were just hand sketched, and they're just so beautiful. I just love them. So we're going to pull in our Night of Navy ink, which coordinates perfectly with this designer series paper, and I'm just going to ink it up, pull it in right there, like that, and we're going to set him aside. Now we're going to take a scrap of Whisper White. I'm just going to set that over there by the computer, so maybe I won't touch it. That would be magical. All right, now we're going to pull in some Cherry Cobbler, because Cherry Cobbler and Night of Navy go perfectly together. All right, so let's make a little room over here. I'm going to pull in, I double mounted this. It says It's Your Day, and then my Happy Father's Day is on the other side, just because I knew once I stamped the It's Your Day, I don't need to have it on here anymore, and I'm just going to punch it out anyway, so I don't really care. I don't need to see it. All right. All right, so we did that. Put our cherry cobbler away so I don't stick my hand in that one. And we're going to pull in our 1 3/8 inch scallop circle punch. Now this punch I do use quite a lot. There are 3 sizes of this, and this is the middle size. And it just adds a little bit of interest on that white circle so it doesn't look plain. I mean, I've tried the plain one on there and it didn't really look that good. So we're just gonna pop this in our punch and punch out our It's Your Day. And then we will pull in, put that over there. Then we're gonna pull in our scrap of silver foil. And next I will pull in my scrap of cherry cobbler. Oh, there it is. And I went ahead and I punched it ahead of time, but I want to show you this punch. This punch is really, really versatile. This is the story label punch, and it's one of my new favorites because, as you can see, it's really nice when you start to label it, or when you when you start to layer it up, easier for me to say, or it looks pretty on its own. So this was just a nice way to have that color pop in the background. So we have that, and then I have a Night of Navy circle that's going to layer behind our sentiment, and this one is a 1 3/8 inch circle back here. All right, so I'm going to take my classic label punch. It's one of my really, really frequently used punches, and a piece of silver foil, and I'm just going to punch 2 of these guys out, like so. There. And you could just take this and cut it in half if you want, but I kind of like having it longer so that I can go in and I can have it, it's easier for me to measure. You can totally do it however you want. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to put a little bit of snail on my punch here, and then I put it on my grid paper. Oopsie. Line it up there, and I want to have my point pointing right over here on that line. That's why grid paper is magical. If you don't have it, you need it. Still have it in the catalog, and it is a must in the studio. All right, let me do this so hopefully you can still see. So I'm just going to line it up again, kind of eyeballing it there, and there we go. All right, so there's the base for our little sentiment layer here. I'm going to put a little bit of snail on the back of this Night of Navy circle right here. Oops, a little bit wonky. Let's turn it over, or scoot it over a tad. There we go. All right, then I'm going to take my It's Your Day, and I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am out of regular size dimensionals. I know, right? Panic attack. That's okay, because I'm putting in a big order tonight because I need more catalogs and I need all sorts of things, because catalogs have been flying out of here. If you don't have yours yet, you just need to let me know. I do not charge for them. And you are welcome to one, so just let me know and I will either leave one for you for porch pickup, or I will be happy to pop one in the mail to you. All right, so there's our nice little sentiment layer there. So now I'm going to bring back our little circle here, and I'm going to pop this up on some dimensionals. Like so. Don't you love dimensionals? I can't imagine what I did without them. They're like Ziploc bags. How in the world did the pioneers ever make it without Ziploc bags? I don't know. It boggles my mind. Hey, Deneen. Thanks for coming over. For those of you that are in the area, don't forget tomorrow night is Tall Oaks in Lake Ridge. We start at 7 and we're at the Tall Oaks Community Center. Don't forget about that. You'll need to RSVP by leaving me a RSVP on the event here on the Facebook page, or you can email me and let me know. All right, so we're gonna put this little guy on here like so. Like So that's the front. All right, now what we need to do is we're going to stamp our inside front panel over here. So like I said, these are 3 3/4 inches by 5. So I went ahead for these two images. They are separate, but I mounted them on one block, which I absolutely love to do. And we're going to lay this one down, and we will bring in our Night of Navy ink, and I'm just going to tap it with the ink. This is actually a juicy pad because I re-inked all of my Night of Navies for our event yesterday. So, all right, so we're just going to bring this one in and eyeball it and pray for the best, right? There we go. Perfect. All right, so there's that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this back one while I have my ink open. Hi, Mom. I'm so glad you're feeling better. All right, so next I'm going to bring in the Night of Navy ink again, and I'm going to stamp my heart up here. Then I'm going to bring in the ones I told you about, the Well Said stamp set. This is the Happy Father's Day I was talking about, and I went ahead and double mounted these so I don't have to line them up once I have the card open do it on the paper twice. So I'm going to just ink that up. I'm going to bring it down. And one thing that kind of messes with my head sometimes is when I'm looking at the stamps and the labels, I don't always have them straight. So I always do them on the grid paper to see how they line up. And that's how I make sure my stamps are as close to straight as possible. All right, so now we're going to do, case in point, we're going to do this one, You're the Best. See how that looks completely wonky? It's actually on there straight, which is really freaky. So I'm going to do this one right about here, like that. There you go. All right, so then I brought in Cherry Cobbler. This one is light. Brought in a Cherry Cobbler Stampin' Blend, and just went in, colored in the heart to bring in that pop of red again, like so. Now let me show you the secret to assembling the inside of your card, because it's there's a little trick. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to do the front panel over here first. So I'm going to take my front piece of Whisper White that's already stamped. I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to adhere it right about in there. All right, now what you want to do to make sure your pages are in line with this is you're going to bring in one of your pieces of the Whisper White by 3 3/4 by, oops, I got my finger on that, 3 3/4 by 5. Here we go. Oh, that's okay, that's going to be hidden. Now I'm going to take my little fold here, and I'm going to put adhesive not on this first panel but on this middle panel here, just on that one. So let's take some snail, and I'm going to put that on there like so, and I'm going to lay this flat. So I'm going to bring this white one in, and I'm going to lay this so that the top edges here match up with the panel on the front panel that we just did, like so, and then I'll press it down here. Okay? Making sense? All right, now I will go back in, and I'm going to put some more snail here, like that. There we go. And there's our little flip piece there. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. I'll put snail on there. And this, honestly, guys, this is a perfect card. If you need a quick card for a gift, this is the way to go. I'm telling you. So seriously? Well, I'm going to put a photo over it anyway. So what I did for this one is I put the edges here and then just kind of tucked it in like so. Like so. Go. And then it slips. That's why snail is magical. Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm going to leave it. Because you guys will love me anyway. Alright, now that I have the front and the middle panel done, which I'll totally go back and switch this out. I'm going to open it back up. And you see I still have these flaps here. And I need to glue them down together. So I'll just open it all the way up. We'll bring this one over. There's you that. Oh, thanks to me. And then we're going to do this one also. So we'll bring this in here. Like so. And we'll bring the front back over there. Like so. Then when you open it up, ta-da! Isn't that cool? I love it. Oh, you know what would be really cool to fix that? Let me see if I have it over here. Let's see. What does Frenchie say? Stamping on the fly? Yeah, totally stamping on the fly. Let's see if I can find it. Here's it. Need a little scrap of cherry cobbler. So let's cut a couple pieces. 5.5 by, let's say, an 1/8. Now let's do 3. And we'll do one more right over here. This is what you call making it work, Tim Gunn. You ever watch Project Runway? Make it work, Tim Gunn. Alright, next we'll take this one and put a little bit of snail on there. And then we're going to line. Oh, this one wasn't 5. Well, it's okay, we can trim it. Ha ha ha. I'm going to take this one and put it down on the edge. Add a little pop of color. I can get my head out of the camera. Sorry if you see my head, guys. I'm trying to not do it. There we go. Like that. And then I'll do one on the other side. Just so it matches. Because you know, that's important, right? Oh, I knew you were Debbie Clark because you taught me everything I know. Just ask her. And I really did this one a little bit cattywampus tonight. That's okay. Alright, now that I've done that, I will bring in my snips that are now on the bottom of the pile. And we will clip it off. I can do it. There we go. Ta-da! Look at that. Isn't that cute? Alright. So like I said, after I did that, all I did for the envelope was I went in and I pulled out a little scrap of the designer series paper that coordinated with it, added it to my envelope, and stamped the image on the front. So these are my completed samples. Now, if you are looking for this particular stamp set in the catalog, let me show you. How do I lay things on the desk when I'm sitting right here and then I can't see them? You guys do that? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Let's look it up, shall we? Page 147. Do you guys get your catalog spiral bound? I love it. Oh, oh, you weren't joking. You weren't joking. That's funny, Debbie. All right. So here we have on page 147, and what's that right across the page? Well, that would be the Come Sail Away paper. This is what we use tonight. This whole suite. This is beautiful in person. I've had lots of people who've, hi Pamela, how are you? I've had a lot of people who've requested this suite right away because they've been looking at it and just love it. But it coordinates perfectly with this A Good Man stamp set, and I think for Father's Day it's really great. But again, like I said, these stamps, these sentiments, I know I'll be using tons because they are so universal. So it's not just for guys. And this could be a guy birthday card or anything. Get well, whatever. So there's our project for tonight. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will be coming to you live again on Tuesday night, and we will be doing another fun project. So I hope that you will join me then. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this project. Hi, Maria. I hope you've enjoyed this fun Father's Day project tonight. Again, it's just a fun, quick fold for you and something that you can, like I said, I'm going to add photos to the inside of mine to give for Father's Day, probably to someone who lives in this house, but he doesn't know that. And he's not on Facebook, so he won't see it. Anyway, so there we go. So there's your project. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming by. Don't forget, if you are going to order any supplies, or if you would like a new catalog, for a new catalog, you'll just email me at shellsuit@verizon.net and I'll get one right in the mail to you. Or if you need to shop, you can always shop at my online store, suitablystamped.stampinup.net. And this is June's host code, so when you use that, I will be sending out, let me see if I have them. I just ordered them and got them in. Here we go. All orders of $30 or more this month will be getting a pack of the new 2019-2020 in color faceted dots. And these are so pretty. Really, really pretty. So don't forget to use, if you use the host code, that's how you'll get these with your order. So for $30 order, you'll get one of these in the mail from me. All right. All right, I think that's it for tonight. I hope you guys will come join me again on Tuesday, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you again soon. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.